here's what I have to say about this. Y'all know how I feel about Parvati. Like, you all know I do not, cannot, will not stand behind Parvati in any shape, way, or form.
Mhm.
Here's what I'm going to say about this. Parvati manipulates everything. She is a master manipulator. She 100% was manipulating him in that situation, but not the way that he's claiming it. She was not using his past trauma to manipulate him into getting her way. She was using her manipulation tactics to get him to go after Will.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, yeah.
like her manipulate like those.
Mm.
I want people to be clear. There are two separate things here. She's manipulating Will and how people might feel about Will because of how he's been acting on the island.
Mhm.
But it just so happens that she's bringing it up like, you don't want to talk to these people. Like, we talked about this literally a day ago. Like, this is not who we want to surround ourselves with. Um, Now here's the other problem with this situation that I'm just beyond peeved about is I give Philip some credit here, and then I'm going to take it all away. Philip did an amazing job of course, Parvati is a very intimidating person, right? She's been on 5 million shows. She's the Black Widow, like blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares anymore except for her true fans. And if you're a true fan of Parvati, come for me. I don't care. But here's what we're not going to do. You have your moment, and it was a beautiful moment. Take her down. Parvati, can I talk to you? It was very calm. It was very serene. Like, we're adults. Let's talk this out. Here's what you did to me, and this is how I took it. And you could tell in Parvati's moment that, like, she was like, oh, I really did not actually mean it that way. I mean, I was manipulating you in other ways, but, like, I wasn't meaning to use that. Like, you could see that that was a genuine, from what we can imagine, a genuine reaction from Parvati. And then to like slam the door, you're not, listen, I'm all about educating people on people's triggers and things like that, and I think it should be a talked about situation more so. It needs to be out there in the open. People should feel comfortable coming to somebody and be like, you upset me in this reason or in this scenario, and this is why, and have this adult conversation and talk it out as adults, and then move forward either together or separate, but like talk it out. For him to literally bring it, to get a reaction out of her, and then to be like, no, we're done talking, go, I'm leaving, and like walk away, grow the fuck up. Grow all the way up. I am over this little tantrum that you're throwing right now for everybody to get to like, oh, poor Philip. No, shut up and go sit down. Please. This is a joke. This is an absolute joke. Now you're manipulating everybody else around you to make
Yeah.
you feel bad for yourself that you were, no, you're doing the exact same thing. And Parvati did say that. And she's doing the same thing. She said he's doing this right before a challenge, but it's not so, like, again, he could have had the moment to have a big boy conversation and hash it out, whether it was together or separate, and move on, whether they were going to be friends or not. But he chose to not only bring it up, but then when she wants to continue that conversation, to abruptly shut it down and just be like, well, F you, I'm done.